But the entrances that do not have anything. See, back in those days, they had gates. And the other ones having bars were also then blocked with iron bars or metal bars placed vertically and horizontally, so the captives could not escape. Another thing, the female captives were raped. They were sexually abused by the Europeans. Talking about the soldiers, the traders, and the governor. According to history, at any given time, the governor wanted to satisfy his lust. The governor came and stood at every balcony. The doors were open for the women to come out. So that was where he made his choice. And the soldiers then took water from here for the selected captive to bath. After that, she was taken from here to go to the governor's quarters.
Excuse me, one question. Do you think the quality of the water was 300 years ago the same as now, or it's something broken, so it's the water is not, so it's like smells not so fresh?
No, it's not good for drinking, for construction work. But back in those days, they kept it very, very neat, and also it was good. This was the only source of water back in those days. And now it's not good for drinking unless you purify it or let's do something.
Okay.
Yes. Just go through so many processes before you can drink it. But back in those days, they used pebbles to purify it before even getting to the main tank. As I was saying, the selected captive was taken from there to go to a governor's bedroom. That's the third and the final floor. After the rape, they brought her back to join her friends. You see, some of the women became pregnant. And when the ships came, those who were found pregnant were sent to the town for them to stay there to deliver. The children were later brought here for schooling. They had light skin. We call them mulattoes or half-castes. And such children were named by the Europeans. So this explains why we had, and we still have European names mostly along the coast. You see names such as Van der Poel, Van Dyke, Vieira, Vroom, Brown, De Geer, Bonham, Batters, Johnson, Davison, Simpson, Ferguson, Compson, Tesson, Bryson, Johnson.
All the sons.
All the sons, yes. You know something, some of the women did not allow themselves to be used. So they were punished to serve as a deterrent to others who were enemies. Talk about the female captives. Apart from those who were being raped in the castle legally, some of the Dutch officials who did not want to rape the women, they actually went to the town, customarily got married to some of the local people. They even raised children with them, built houses in the town where they stayed with their wives. So it is common along the coast, and mostly the coastal communities where the Europeans settled. Yes. Let me show you the punishment. You see, back in those days, 8 of such were here. I'm talking about this cannonball. 8 were here with chains and also padlocks being fitted on them. So the female captives who refused to be raped were brought here. They tied those chains to their ankles and then left them here in a form of a punishment. And as they were here, they were not given food, also they were not given water. Again, whether raining or shining, they were here for several hours, simply to serve as a deterrent to others when they were simply to break their spirit down. And you marvel to know that some of the female captives were raped openly to break their spirit down. Let's come inside. Now, this is the largest dungeon in the female slave section. The largest dungeons, 100 women were kept in this dungeon at the time. Sometimes, whenever they brought a lot of people, one of the female were here. And in the dungeon, the captives were fed. Yes, they were fed just as something enough to sustain them from dying. And also they put empty containers at the corners in all the dungeons. You see, into which the captives were expected to eat themselves. So they were in the same rooms or in the same dungeon with their feces, and they were made to sleep on the floor. This is the original floor. So this floor that we see today, some years back, let's say 350 years, 400 years, 450 years back, human beings slept on it for sometimes 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months before they were being transported. That's when before the ships came to take them out. I'm talking about women. Those who spent 1 month there, those who spent 2 months there, might have been menstruated for 1 or 2 times before being transported. And a woman in her menses without a wash is a story known to women. You see, naturally, some of the captives fell sick and died. And it is that some also committed suicide. Talking about those who went hunger strike. Whenever they found dead body in the dungeon, they picked the body, they tied the stone to the waist, and then dumped in the ocean. That very window was provided to serve as additional source of ventilation into light to this dungeon. Unfortunately, it was connected to another room called magazine where arms and also other ammunition were kept. So whenever there was any leakage in the magazine, the polluted air came straight from the wall also to worsen the situation. So that also contributed to the number of people that died in this particular dungeon. Now when the ships had come for the captives to be transported, the female captives were only brought out. They chained all of them, and they were then sent to the room of no return. Now let me take you there. Please read.